Hey there, Fletcher from All Things Overlanding here, and today I just wanted to run a couple of cool products that I found on Amazon randomly the other day from a company called INIU, and they're little power banks, but they've got a ton of different designs for them and different capacities, and they've got some really cool features that I've never seen in power banks before. So if you are looking for a small power bank for, keeping stuff charged on the go or for camping and overlanding, these might be a good option. So let's dive into the INIU power banks.
Understand where it came from, but you got it, I got it. It began in the land of the sandstorm. I fought it, though I wanted everything to do with what you gave to me. Loosening my grip.
All right, guys, so as I mentioned in the intro, this is just going to be a quick video to talk about these little INIU power banks because they're super cool and they have some features that I've never seen on power banks before. So I just wanted to share these with you in case, again, you're looking for something to keep your phone charged. I like having something like this up in my tent. So when I go on camping trips, I don't have to rely on like plugging in, bringing cords and doing all this stuff to keep my phone charged up because, through the day, your phone kind of goes down and you don't want to wake up with a dead battery and not be able to navigate out of where you're at or get in touch with people if you need to. So having a small power bank or something like this makes a ton of sense. So let's start with the biggest one, which this one is called their P63. This one is a 25,000 milliamp hour battery, so it's got a good amount of capacity. You could charge a phone a number of times off this thing. But as I mentioned, one of the most unique things, and all of these that I'm going to show you today have this feature, is it has this lanyard built into it, right? Which, whatever, yeah, okay, it's nice to be able to grab it and hold it. But the coolest thing about this lanyard is this is actually a hidden small USB-C to USB-C cord. So you can actually use this thing, this lanyard that is built into it. You don't have to remember to bring a USB-C cord. And then you can plug it in via the top here. You've got a USB-A and then two USB-C ports on this thing. So you can just plug this in, plug it into your phone, plug it into anything that runs off USB-C, which is most of my gear nowadays. And you've got this built-in cord stored right in the lanyard of the device, which is just an awesome idea. It's really super cool because, again, I have this whole cord bag that I carry with me everywhere on all my camping trips and stuff that I have to take with me, and I'm always looking for cords and losing them. I put one in the truck and then I go up in the tent and it's down in the truck and I got to get back down and get it. So just having this thing integrated and keeping it with the power bank is a huge, awesome idea. Now with this big power bank, one of the really cool things is you've got a 100 watt fast charging port, and then you've got a 45 watt, not quite as fast charging port, but still that's a ton of power. I mean, most of these with the key wireless charging do 5 to 15 watts. This thing will do 45, this thing will do 100 fast charging. So that's pretty awesome to have. Then the USB-A does 15 watts. So just FYI, that is kind of your power output. So if you want the fastest possible charge, make sure to plug into this USB-C where it says 100 watt, and that's going to charge your device super, super fast. So the display is nice and big. You can see your power, instead of like 4 bars or something like that on a lot of these power banks, it actually shows you the exact percent. So you have a really good idea of how much power you've got left in this thing. And again, with 25,000 milliamp hours, you've got a ton of capacity in the P63. This thing runs for about 65 to 70 bucks. They have sales sometimes. I've seen them on sale. Sometimes they have coupon codes. If I have one, I'll put it in the description below, and I'll put links to all these power banks that I'm showing you. Now, next is their P50, which this thing is awesome. I mean, as you can see, this thing's tiny, right? Like it fits in the palm of my hand. This is a 10,000 milliamp hour battery. Same sort of design. You've got a USB-C built into the lanyard here. So that same removable sort of USB-C cord in there, which is cool. This one also has a really nice display on it that gives you the exact power that you've got in there. It shows it when it's charging, shows it when it's discharging. Now this thing has sort of the same ports as the big boy, USB-A and 2 USB-Cs. Now this one does not have the fast charging like the bigger one. It has 45 watt charging though on both the USB-Cs. And this guy runs about $30 to $40, somewhere in that range, depending on whether it's on sale or not. So it's a really reasonably priced little power bank, especially the fact that it has that USB-C built in makes it really, really nice. And then their final one is the P73. Now this thing still has the built-in USB-C lanyard. So if you need to charge something that's not a phone with, like MagSafe, like my iPhone, this thing does have Key 2 wireless charging though. So you can actually just slap this right on the back of your phone. It'll charge your phone while it's in use. So that's kind of nice if you want to use your phone, if you're sitting around a campfire and you want to be charging the phone, but still using it to watch shows or send texts or take pictures or whatever, you can slap this thing on the back. It is 15 watt Key 2 wireless charging, which is really nice. So it's pretty fast for a wireless charger. But again, if you want to get a little bit faster, faster, plug it in with the USB-C here at the top, which is your input and your output. And then you get, a little bit faster charge out of that, because that does 45 watts, just like the other power banks do. So 45 watt charging from the USB-C, 15 watt from the key wireless charging. And another really neat thing is when you hit the power button here, it shows you your power by this little, tiger paw or whatever you want to say over here. So the little toes go away as you use up power. So not quite as nice of a display as the bigger ones, but this thing's about $30. It's really inexpensive. And another really nice thing is it has this built-in kickstand on it. So again, if you have your phone sitting on this and you want to use it as a wireless kickstand, you can, magnetically attach your phone to it and then set this thing up and use this little built-in kickstand to, watch shows on your phone or whatever you want to do. So just nice built-in features, right? Nice, simple design, really well made. One thing to mention is that with all these power banks, they all come with a 3-year warranty, which on a power bank is a really good warranty. Like, I don't think I've ever seen that on most of the power banks that I've seen, especially like the no-name sort of Chinese brands that I've seen. So if you're looking for something with a good solid warranty that has a bunch of different form factors and capacities, these INIU chargers are actually really cool. And again, having that lanyard is just, that makes all the difference in the world, because then you don't have to worry about bringing cords with you. As long as you keep that lanyard on there when you're done with it, put that back on there, then you'll always have something to charge your devices that take USB-C. So again, just wanted to really quickly share these things with you. As I mentioned, I will put links in the description down below. So if you want to pick one of these up, or they've got a number of different battery banks. So I only got 3. They've got a ton of them. Check them out through those links in the description down below. As always, there will be links to my social channels down there. So if you want to follow along on Facebook or Instagram or podcast anywhere, there will be links down there. There's also a join button below this video, which is just sort of a passive way to support the channel, get you early access to the videos and some other perks. There's also a link to my Patreon page, though. So if you want to be more involved with all things overlanding, we have a 24/7 Discord. We do a Zoom call once a month, and we get together for trips a couple times a year, which has been a ton of fun. So if you're looking to be more involved with all things overlanding, definitely check out the Patreon. And then, of course, there's a link to my website where I have funny overlanding camping themed patches and stickers, things like "Don't burn your wiener and it's a hot dog," or "I hate people so I camp." So check those out if you're into patches and stickers. And then last but not least, there's a link to the Newbie Overlanders Facebook page. Now, this page is totally free to join, has over 28,000 people in it, but unlike a lot of the other big groups, we don't allow bullying or a ton of self-promotion in there. So it's a pretty clean, pretty fun experience where you can ask questions, you can actually learn. And if you're more experienced, you want to help people and just you're tired of the bullying, it may be a good place for you as well. So definitely check that out. But again, that'll do it for the INIU power banks. I hope that was helpful. If it was, click that like button, and we'll see you next time.